guys, I realised I haven't posted in what feels like forever. I apologise. In between my laptop going in the bath, that was by accident. It fell off the thing I was leaning it on and it fell into the bath full of water, which weren't great, so I haven't been able to use it. I'm using my old one, which I haven't used in quite a long time, and I'm still getting used to filming on because it isn't like my new one where I can pause and restart and without all the extra faff. And 3, it's been Christmas break, it's been my birthday, a lot's been going on. I just haven't had the energy to film, but it is a new year. I think I have posted maybe once before the new year, I'm not sure, I haven't exactly looked. But I thought, I got a new bag, I got a whole heap of new stuff that is within that bag. So I thought I would do a what's in my bag again. This is my bag that I take everywhere with me. It doesn't just stay at home because it's got necessary items in it that come everywhere with me. So I thought, hey, let's show the internet what's on it. Then at least hopefully that'll answer some weird questions I get on Messenger and things like that about what's in my backpack or in my bag. This, oh, it's heavy. This is my bag. It is technically, it was off Amazon, but technically it's a diaper bag or a nappy bag, which obviously I don't use it as that. However, other people may well use it as that. I, however, don't. I just use it as an everyday bag because that's what I use it for, and that's what it makes sense to use it for myself. Because I realised as I was doing this, hang on, 1 second. I just realised I might have already filmed this, so I'm just... Okay, back to it. Sorry, I was checking that I hadn't already done this video because I looked on my channel and it seemed like I had, but I hadn't. I'd updated about my medical bag, which is inside this bag. So, back to it. Again, this is my bag. It is technically a diaper bag, but I use it as an everyday bag. And I've seen other people use it as a shift bag because it's got several pockets. It literally holds everything I take everywhere with me. It's got, oh, shift the ginormous handle. It's got these 2 pockets at the front, which are literally just pockets. They don't have a zip or anything. It's got this one, which is a zip pocket. And it does have things in, you just can't see them. I'll go through them in a minute. And then at the back of this bag it has, oh, let's not drop it, that would not be great. It's got this pocket here, which is just a zippy uppy pocket. Oh shit, that was open apparently. Apologies, I don't mean swearing, but that wouldn't have been a great thing to be open. It's just a little pocket, it's not the biggest, it's not the easiest to open either. And then it's got the main pocket. I apologise, this bag makes a lot of noise because it's got a lot of things on the side of it, which obviously I will go through. But it's got the main pocket here, and within the main pocket there are these pockets. Hello, Jake! For those wondering, that's my assistant's dog. Nothing in here is you, sweet boy. And it's got the same sort of pockets on the other side, and then just the main compartment as well. I'm going to start off with what's at the side of my bag, just because that makes sense to me to do it that way. Clearly the dog is going to join me. Hello! Oh, I love you. For those wondering, he's had a haircut, which is why it looks different. On the very side of my bag, which currently are attached to the big handle. Oh, and actually, before I go any further, this has a crossbody handle, and it has like handbag handles, so it can be held either way or carried either way. But on this side of this handle I have my ear defenders, which are just attached via I guess a bungee cable, you could call those. I have, hang on, 2 minutes, let me just cover that bit up because that's my date of birth. I have this, which is technically a seatbelt cover from Henry Darling, but it says my name. It says at least the most important conditions I have. It does need updating because there is one that needs to be added to this, but this one's quite old now. But it just says my name, the most important conditions, that my assistant's dog is with me, don't remove him, and my date of birth, which I'm covering up because that's something I don't really want the internet to know yet, or at all. And then on this handles, actually just this one, I have some hand sanitizer because, you know, the virus, you kind of need hand sanitizer at the moment, it's kind of important. On the zippers, well, I guess they're called zippers, I have, on the actual zip bit, I have two things. I have these cards, which are just things that I use if things happen. So I've got my star breathing card. I've then got something I've had for years, because I've been a dancer for years, so a lot of these are related to dancing. But they're things I made up when I was in OT, and they're coping strategies. For those wondering what they actually are, I've got reading a book, I've got listening to music, I've got ear defenders, I've got reading it's a very specific book that only exists at dance class, but it helps me to cope if I'm having a meltdown, and I've got writing about it. And then I've also got these cards, which are several of them that just describe different conditions I've got and what to do to help me. They are from Stickman Communications. If I can remember the website and I can find it, I will link it below. I also have this little tag that says medication inside, because I do carry medication within my backpack, within my bag, regardless of where I am, who I'm with, or whatever else. And I have this, which theoretically, well, it was a pencil case, but it now holds a meter that I use to check my blood sugar. So it has, in here, it has, I can't even remember, it's got the actual meter, it's got spare sensors, it's got wipes, and it's got its charger in, and instructions, just in case other people have to use it instead of me, say if I'm passed out or something. And then I also, just because I'm a sensory seeker, I like soft things, I like to fidget, I have some pom-poms.
Please unlock your device.
Off of my support worker who made them because she knows I like the feel of them. They live on the side of my bag. Okay, right, onto the pockets. In these two front pockets, this one usually has juice in, but because I drank it today, I need to renew it. That sounds weird, but I know what I mean. And this one doesn't usually have anything in it at all, it's just there. In the first zippy uppy thing, zippy uppy pocket, I have, oops, hang on, we're stuck, why are we stuck, why am I not unlocking? I have my purse, which has a creepy weird animal on. I don't know what that is. I think it's a mouse. Support workers think it's a polar bear. And I have, what else do I have? Oh gosh, it's cold in this pocket. Just a little, well, I call it a self-care kit. But I have, in this bag I have pore warmers, hand sanitizer, hand wipes, and hand cream, which you can't see, but it is in there. I just reused the bag that I'd had for years, that's why there's a sticker on it. Oh, apparently it was a face mask holder at one point. That explains a lot. And they just go, because they fit quite nicely in that first pocket, so they just go in there. In the big pocket, I have several things. I have this pencil case, which is really, really cool because it changes colour. And both ends of it change colour. So does the heart, and I love it. It's very much a sensory thing, which is very helpful. And inside it is a pencil case. Inside of it, turn this thing around, is my sensory items. I always label them because if someone else was to go in my bag, they'd know what this was. They'd know what was in here. And in here is, I'm not going to get them out just because there are quite a lot of them. But in here is a lot of sensory items and some little cards that help me through breathing and help me through calming sensory things I need to do if I get overwhelmed and things like that. And pom-poms, there's another set of those in there. Basically whatever I would need if I needed something to help me through my sensory issues while I was out the house. I'm going to have to take this off of my knee though because it's hurting. I have this bag, which I've recently, I'm holding it upside down, recently done a video on. It is my medication bag. It's not every medication I take, it's just the ones I need in an emergency. But I have a card with my name and a phone number to call, which is my mummy's phone number, either if this is found or if they need to get in contact with her. I also put in there, if I can get it out, a medical alert. It used to be a necklace, but I don't wear necklaces anymore just because I don't wear these as necklaces anymore just because I wear a lot of long sleeve things and you can't really see a necklace. But I put this in. I'm not going to show you the back because it's got private information on it, but it's got a number on the back of it, it's got my name, it's got the conditions I've got on it, and it says C wallet card, so if anyone finds me, they've at least got that information to hand. They know who to call, they know my name, they know what's wrong with me. And they've also, this card on the side of this has photo ID, so they'll be able to identify myself and know that actually this is who you're talking to or about. And in here, I'm just going to quickly unzip it and show you what's in here. I'm not actually going to take anything out, but in here is my regular medications. So my Montelukast, my allergy stuff, inhalers, and some very, very strong painkillers, and what is called a peak flow device, which I use to control my breathing problems. Oh, and there is also a treatment card, which I am yet to fill in because I haven't quite figured out how to yet, because this is for several conditions, it's not just for one. So I've just not filled it in yet because I don't know how. But I love this kind of bag because it is bright orange, it is very visible. So if anyone needs to know where medication is, it's very, very obvious. It is very, very bright, and it does actually say med pack on the front and on the side, meaning people can see it regardless of which way around this ends up in my bag. And I have, inside this bag, I also have this little bag, which is nothing to do with me, it's actually for my assistant's dog. He just has a few little chewy bones, some treats, things that'll keep him occupied if we're out longer than we necessarily thought it would be. So it's just Jake stuff, it's treats, it's a few bones, it's chewy bones, it's just little things that I can keep in my bag, that if we say have to go out on an emergency or we have to stay somewhere longer, I know that I've got things that'll keep him entertained, along with my treat bag, which is on my keys, but that are safe regardless of where we go, that I know he likes. And that also goes in this bag. And then in the little pockets that are inside the big compartment, there isn't anything really. They're just there, they don't have anything in them. In the side pockets, so these side pockets, one has a Dr. Pepper in case my blood sugar goes low, and one doesn't have anything in right now because I don't really know what to put in the other one. And then in the very, very, very back pocket, there is, I think there's something in here. There's just my passport. That's all that's in there. There's nothing else in that back pocket. But obviously this is my only form of ID that I've got that says who I am, that has pictures in it. I'm not going to show anyone the information inside it. I'm just trying to figure out where the actual picture is, because I don't know when it runs out of date. Okay, but this is my form of ID. So this proves I'm over 18 in case I'd ever want to buy alcohol, or if I want to buy cigarettes or something of that nature, I'm able to say, yes, I'm over 18, here's my proof. And people can't question it. But that just is in the very back pocket, so it's against me at all times. I'd know if someone tries to get to it. If it wasn't a support worker or family, obviously, I'd know if someone wanted to get to it. Because it's against me, I know where it is as well, which keeps it safe. That is literally all that is in this bag. Again, it's a big bag. It's still got a lot of space in it now, and it's got a lot of stuff in. It was probably one of the best decisions I made in terms of bag purchases in the past. Because yes, even though I love my rucksack, and I do really like my unicorn rucksack, it wasn't practical. There wasn't a lot of space. It didn't have a lot of compartments. I constantly had to sit there and fidget to find stuff. This way I don't have to do that. I know where everything is. I know how to find everything. Support workers, parents, family, they know how to find things in my bag. And if I ever need something in an emergency, I'm able to find it so easily. That's why I like that bag so much. Please don't underestimate what a diaper bag can do, because that was meant to be one, but I use it every single day and it works perfectly for my needs. And if I had to recommend a bag to someone who has either a lot of needs to carry a lot around, but doesn't want something that looks too childish or that looks too much like a diaper bag, that is what I'd recommend. I love it. If I can find it again, which I'm sure I will, because I think I've got the link somewhere, I will post it down below. That is all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. And for those wondering where my floofer is, even though he made a random appearance, he is here. Say bye to our friends, Jakey. Okay, good boy. And we will see you next time. Happy New Year, guys. Bye.